What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we have round 2 of the 2008 World Decks. On the right, I am playing Toxicroak Scizor, which basically just, I guess for the most part, just shuts down your opponent's deck, making it where they can't play their Poke Power, Poke Bodies with the Crystal, not Crystal Beach, Cess Crystal, and you have Crystal Beach, which shuts down all of Kenton's special energies. If you want to learn more about these decks and what they do, down below, like always, will be the link to the first round, and you can also see the deck introduction where I talk about the decks and how they work here. And while the first couple turns, we start Toxicroak, and there's a Piplup, and a pass for my turn, or hitting 10 on the Piplup here. We're gonna Way Back Wednesday has been slacking, I guess to say the best. It doesn't seem like a lot of people like to watch it. It's like the most, it's like the least popular video that I do here. But we see Roseanne's from Kitten. Go to search for two basic Pokemon or energies. But if there's any way you think I can make these videos better, make it where people are going to watch these more, or if you have another idea that you'd rather see on Wednesday than Way Back Wednesday, please leave those down in the comments in the comment section down below. I'm always looking at ways to improve these videos, so I really do appreciate the feedback, and thank you to the guys who do watch this, or to the people, girls, guys, because it really does mean a lot. We do take a lot of time making these Worlds videos. They're a lot of fun. I really do enjoy playing them. But here we see Rare Candy to Prinplup gets the energy, and it hits me for 10. But I like these videos a lot, but it doesn't seem like a lot of other people don't like them. But here we see a Crystal Beach coming down. We see a Castaway getting the Roseanne's, Cess Crystal, and a Psychic Energy. Hopefully I have a Toxicroak in my hand to actually start attacking this turn. Because right now we only have a Krogan in the active spot here. Let's see here. There's a Cess Crystal, and we just hit him for 10 here. We see a Windstorm getting rid of a Cess Crystal and a Beach. Here we see a Castform coming down, getting rid of their Water Energy. Here we see a Celios Network. I'm going to get probably an Empoleon here. Doesn't knock. Oh, a Chatot. Maybe he wants to retreat a Mimic here. Maybe he has a War Point in his hand. He already attached per turn. Oh no, he's just gonna attack with the. Oh, he already has Empoleon down. Here we see Sableye. Let's see, do I use its ability or not? Usually you want to use Sableye's ability at the end of the turn. Here we see a Roseanne's. Gonna go get a Voltorb, so that way we can knock out these Empoleons with Electrode. And Roselia? What grass Pokemon is that? Blossom? Oh, it's not Blossom. I forget which one that is. We see a Lightning going down to Electrode, or Voltorb, and we see a Krogan hitting it. Yes, we're not hitting the right. Maybe I should have grabbed a Celios last turn, but here we see a Steven's Vice for 4. I don't even think I even used Sableye last turn, which is pretty bad. See Balto coming down. This can have a Rare Candy Claydol. That'd be pretty bad. But it doesn't seem like he does. It looks like he's going to hit us for 30 again. Or he can put 30 wherever he wants to. Maybe 30 onto the Voltorb. Oh, puts it on the act. Oh, 32. Okay, miss. Oh, he can do 30 to 2 Pokemon. Sorry. But here we see an energy go down to the Sableye. We see a Scott. I was wondering. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. So here we use a Scott's. Go on to decide what supporters I get here. We see a Roseanne's. Never mind. There's a Celios Network, so we can get an Electrode out. A Copycat. And a Crystal Beach. I kind of asked Kitten, I'm like, why didn't you hit that Voltorb for 30? And he was like, oh, I thought you just had an Electrode in your hand next turn. I was like, nope. So here we see Sableye using its ability. And we see Disable there, which basically just shuts, you pick an attack and they can't use it next turn. But here we see a Celios Network from Kenton. Maybe searching out a Piplup, so he can have more Empoleons. Oh, we see Tauros here actually getting over a Stadium. That's great. So we're down 2 Stadiums. I think Kenton only plays the one Windstorm and the one Tauros. What did Kenton just reach across and do? I'm not really sure. Let's see what Kenton decides to do here. He can't use the first tech, so he has to use the second one for sure, which does knock us out. We'll see what happens here. But if we have a... Oh, there's a Mew. Okay. Maybe he's going to send a Mew and copy Disable. Because if he doesn't get a Piplup here and this knocks out our Sableye, we can just send up Electrode, evolve into Voltorb, and blow ourselves up. Here we see a Warp Point. I'm going to send that grass Pokemon. Oh, Scyther! Why was I thinking... oh, man. I thought that was, I don't know what I thought that was for a second. I forgot it's right there. But here we see Shadow comes to the active spot here. It does have free retreat, and it does have a colors attack, mimic, shuffle your hand to your deck, draw as many cards as your opponent has. But we see Ken get warp, send up the Empoleon here. And we're probably going to see a knockout on the active and 30 to the Voltorb. Or maybe to the Sableye. Nope, to the Voltorb. Okay. Oh, it only does 30-30. Keep forgetting. It only does 30. Let's see what I decide to do here. I can't retreat this Scizor and attack with Electrode because I can't attach two energies, and I don't think this deck plays any war points. So we're in a pretty bad, weird situation here. I'm debating what to do. Maybe if I have an energy, I can attack with Scizor. I need to at least get a Electrode out. If I don't, this Voltorb will go down. Here's the Acilio's network. There's gonna Electrode. But, man, we're in a tough spot here. The Acilion's going to Electrode and a pass. So the Scizor is going to go down here. At least we can shut down the Claydol's abilities for one turn. Let's see what Ken decides to do here. Ken is in a dominant position right now. It looks like he played a Steven's Advice because he drew 3 cards. But, man, Ken has an Empoleon. He needs another Piplup, that's for sure. If he doesn't get one of those down, he might be in trouble when I blow myself up next turn with Electrode. Maybe Kent will decide not to knock out Scizor. I'm not sure. I'll see a Water Energy go down to Mew. I pick it up and read it like, what does this card do? What am I doing with this card? But we see Kent retreat this Empoleon here. We send a Mew. And he's actually going to use Scizor's first attack and knock us out. So I drop a card here. Come on, card. Come back in my hand. Okay. So he actually disables Mew's copy attack, making it where Mew can't hurt us. And Kent has to bring up Empoleon. But here we see a Copycat, shuffle your hand, your deck draws many cards the opponent has here. Man, we need to get some Krogons, we need to get some Scizors. We are in a weird situation right now because we don't have really anything out. Let's see what we get here. Did we get any Pokemon? Come on, Pokemon. There's a Crystal Beach. And I didn't even use... I keep forgetting to use Sableye's first attack or ability. Look at the top card of your deck, discard it, and put it back on top of your deck. So a couple misplays on my part. Here we see a War Point. Oh no. Our poor Electrode. He didn't even get to blow up once. This game's going downhill fairly quickly. We don't even have an attacker to knock on Empoleons here anymore. If he decides to attack with this Empoleon. Never seen energy go down Empoleon. We see a blinding shiny card that probably gets Ken any card he wants in his deck. I imagine this card will probably get a Piplup because he needs to get an Empoleon just in case. Okay, it looks like he played a Copycat there because he definitely shuffled his deck and drew some cards, and that's the only card I think that does that. We see a Cess Crystal actually go down to Claydol. I guess just in case it comes to the active spot. I'm not really sure what happened there. So we see a Cosmic Power. I guess Kitten was just playing it so that way he can Cosmic Power for more. Smart move by Kitten. He knows what he's doing here. He has a little bit more experience than me within this world decks. They are his decks. That's why he knows what he's doing a little bit more. And again, it looks like Kitten decides to pass there. We see Acilios. We got a Krogant. Got a Psychic Energy. Now he could retreat this Electrode, sending up Sableye to use Disable. Here we see a Steven's Advice getting 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I was just making sure that we had the right things. So we treat the Electrode here. And it does have free retreat, which is nice. And here we use Disable for 10. Getting the Assist Crystal on the Sableye so we can use Cosmic Power. Or I guess when Ken retreated the Empoleon, he didn't have enough energies to actually use his attack. Here we see a Call Energy go down to Chatot, and we're gonna see Ken finally get his second Piplup out into play. And look, that's one with the berry. I had a friend, Adam Maldonado, or Carlos Maldonado, sorry, who saw the traits on Groudon, and he was like, "What are these?" And I'm like, "They're kind of like berries from 2007, 8, 9." And he was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." But here we use the Roseanne to get a Scizor, put a Steel Energy on the Scizor. Retreat. We're gonna Deep Poison here. It does take an energy to retreat. And heads, that Chatot is paralyzed and poisoned. Oh man, is it time to make a comeback of the century or not? Here we see Red Candy Empoleon, another energy coming down, and oh man, it's quickly going downhill. Let's see what Ken decides to do here. Ken had to move the damage counter off. He's probably like, that Pokemon didn't have damage. All Ken can really do here is pass. And this Chatot will get knocked out, which is great for us. We see double Scizor coming down. Let's see, what else do we got here? We could retreat into Sableye and use Disable and actually knock out the Chatot that way, making it where if Ken decides to attack Empoleon, we can retreat to an Electro to blow him up. We see a Steel Energy going down to Scizor. Retreat to Sableye, and that's what we're going to do here. We're just going to pass, and the Chatot's going to get knocked out here. Very nice for us. So let's see what Ken decides to do here. Sends the Mew. It does have a tree cost of, or maybe it looks like it has fruit tree. Maybe it's a tree cost of 1. I can't remember exactly. We'll see here in a second if Ken decides to retreat it or not. Now, since we actually disabled we passed, Ken can actually just disable my Sableye because he can copy it because Sableye needs a colorless energy to use it. So we're going to see disable for 10. Now we're in a weird situation here where we have to eventually retreat this Sableye because we're never going to attack with it because he's going to keep disabling us. And we don't play War Point or Switch, so we see a Psychic Energy going out of Toxicroak. And we're just going to pass here. But next turn we get to attach Energy to Sableye, retreat it, and Paralyze Poison. Then we see a Scramble Energy going on to the Empoleon, I think that's what it was. We see a Krogon coming down, we see a attachment, send up Krogon, and here we're going to Paralyze Poison. There's a Cess Crystal too, and did we paralyze him or not? We don't. No, the Mew does not paralyze. No, oh no. All right, but that's okay. It's what 4 to 5 on prizes. This game is going pretty long here. The first game was fairly quickly. Ken didn't get set up at all. But here we see another Baltoy coming down from Claydol. I mean, from Kenton, not from Claydol. We see Empoleon coming up to the active spot here. Let's see what Ken does here. Alright, so Tails, it knocks out a Krogon, does 10 damage to all of Ken's bench Pokemon. Why did I take a prize card? I missed something. Why? Okay, I'm not sure why I just took a prize card. But here we use X-Blow, knocking out the Empoleon here. Still kind of confused as why I took a prize card, but I guess I cheated, or maybe there's something I missed there. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, the Mew got knocked out, so maybe the Mew was low on damage, on HP. Maybe that's what happened there. But here we see Night Maintenance, putting in 3 Water Energies. Yeah, I don't see the Mew anymore, so I guess it must have knocked it out when he flipped Tails. So now it's a 3-3 on prizes. We're caught back up. And we see a Scramble Engine go down to the Empoleon. We're going to see Cosmic Power because we don't have any Cess Crystal in play. Or in the active spot. Cess Crystal only works in this active spot here. Looks like Ken's going to Cosmic Power again. I guess if I were to play this deck again, I need to be more careful with my Cess Crystals. I just seem to put them down wherever I feel like at the time. Here we see another Cosmic Power for Kitten. Johnny has 6 cards in his hand. We see another Piplup, Red Candy Empoleon. And all of a sudden, Ken has a bunch of cards, and he finally used his first supporter of the turn. Stevens for 6. The best Stevens you can get there. Doesn't get any better than that. Full 6 cards. Ken probably has like 30 cards in his hand right now. That's what it looks like. Now, let's see what happens here. Ken probably just pass with this Tauros and let it get knocked out. He already attached to Empoleon, so he can't double attach. And if he plays another Will Point, which would be crazy if he plays more than I think he's already played like 2 Will Points, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the exact list at the time here. Ken's debating what to do. He kind of just put his hands up and told me what he was thinking. But what can Ken really do unless he has a War Point? We'll just wait and see what he does. And it looks like he just passed there. Can't really do much else. We see a multi-energy go down to the Krogant. We see a Scott's here. My deck only looks like it has like 5 to 6 cards. We might actually deck out here, but probably not. And Ken only has 3 prize cards left. Here we see a Crystal Beach. And here we see a knockout on the Tauros. Oh, nope, we flipped Tails. If we flipped Tails, we would have knocked out the Tauros. Here we see Napoleon, Water Energy. And let's see here. Cosmic Power. Let's see here. And a pass from Kitten. Alright, so we're going to go down to 2 prize cards this turn. We can just use Scizor for sure. It should just knock it out by itself. If I have an energy, I might be able to send up Sabot here and just hit him from 10. And I think that knocks him out. I'm not 100% sure at this moment. I can't remember how much HP the Tauros has. If we just use Scizor to knock him out. And here we see a Night Maintenance getting back to Tauros here, which is pretty bad. Because now if Kitten draws back into Tauros, he can use his ability. And here we see a Roseanne's getting back to Tauros, getting rid of the stadium. I don't think Kitten even shuffled his deck. He's just looking to see what's in there. Alright, there he goes. He shuffles now. So now, Kitten can't attack with Empoleon this turn. Which is bad for us. I think he can actually knock us out here. It's going to go serve together. It's going to do, like, 100, if I remember correctly. I think it's like 50 plus 10 for each bench Pokemon, or 60 plus 10. Either way, it's knocking us out here. But he does have to flip heads or tails, and he flips heads. Okay. So here we're going to set up Krogant, and now we're going to have to get really lucky. We're going to have to flip some Paralyzed Poison heads like crazy. Let's see. We see a Crystal Beach coming down, and we see, alright, he has Paralyzed and Poisoned. Very nice. Now, you might be thinking, like, Squiggy, why didn't you send up the Electrode to win the game? The reason why is, if I do this, and Electrode, we blow ourselves up, we have to promote a new Pokemon, which the Empoleon on the bench has 3 Water Energies, which can easily just knock us out here. And we see Kitten does have another Wood Point in its deck, so that's his 3rd one, if I remember correctly. So we see Empoleon come to active spot here. We're going to see it surf together, knocking us out. Now we're down to 1 prize card, and now we just have to get lucky. We're just going to have to flip some. We're going to flip heads forever. I don't even think the math even works out where he gets knocked out, come back into our turn. So it looks like we're in a bad situation here. What do we flip with this Paralyzed Poison? Give us heads, come on. And it looks like we lost. Okay, but that's round 2 there. Round 1 we did win because Kitten didn't get set up. You saw Kitten kind of set up there. We had a kind of a slow start. Not playing it correctly. Like I said, throwing the Crystal Beach, excess crystals everywhere. You can see my hands full of supporter cards. But hope you enjoyed this round 2. Like I said earlier, if you have any suggestions for way back on Wednesday, please leave those down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.